This is a special announcement by the Emergency Measures Committee. Due to exceptional circumstances, radio and television in this area has been brought under the control of the EMC as per the Crisis Preparedness and Action Bill of 1982. Keep your radio and television on at all times. Stay indoors and avoid contact with other people. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. Do not panic and remain civil and calm. Stay tuned to this station for updates.
The developers at The Chinese Room are best known for Dear Esther, a brief but intriguing title focused on a narrative that's open to interpretation. Their newest project, titled Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, takes those same values and opens them up in a world that must be explored to get the full picture, and a story that's less obscure, but still full of mystery.
I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
The setting is an English village in 1984 where all the inhabitants have disappeared. Glowing markers reveal moments captured in time, and it's by exploring the valley and listening to these conversations that you come to understand all that happened here. The game is light on mechanics. There are no puzzles, you don't jump or pick things up, you simply follow your eyes and ears. Following the lights and marked maps will lead you to the most significant markers, and to play these moments, you have to tilt the controller until you trigger a sweet spot. Then the sprawling roads and pathways running through each area hide more to find. Listening for radios and telephones will bring you additional details, and you'll often happen upon other unmarked conversations that flesh out the story.
Is that supposed to make me feel any better?
I understand it's difficult, that's all I'm saying.
The main hindrance to this is the slow pace of your movement. It can take some time to journey into a side path or cul-de-sac and make your way back to the main road, and the run button is hidden and easy to miss. So be prepared to take things at a leisurely pace and soak in the world around you. Despite the game's curious title, Jesus' return isn't the cause of the town's disappearance. You may come to understand the basics of the event quite early, but unraveling exactly what happened remains the driving force to push you forward. Since the conversations you overhear are based on location, the story is told out of sequence. You'll witness parts near the end early on, and learn some of the beginnings much later. Each area is focused on a specific character arc, but these main characters appear in other parts of the valley as well, and there are numerous support characters with significant connections. As you grow more and more familiar with the community, the focus shifts to their relationships and how each one reacts to the crisis at hand. It becomes more about experiencing their journey than reaching a resolution.
Can you hear me? Are you out there, you bastard? You got them all? You got them all?
Since you're piecing together the story in a more scattershot manner with characters' overlapping timelines, we'd recommend playing with the subtitles to keep track of all the names and following along more clearly. It's also probably best to try to play through in 2 or 3 sittings, which shouldn't be too hard since the game is roughly 6 hours long.
This quarantine is in place, there's roadblocks and everything. No one really seems to know anything, but people are definitely missing.
Rapture does have some minor technical issues as we experienced a handful of crashes, and it doesn't boast the crispest textures or smoothest performance. Yet while some flaws may appear under close scrutiny, the environments are strikingly beautiful and believable, and they're a pleasure to explore. All the details of life found inside pubs, gas stations, and garden sheds sell the valley as a real place, littered with evidence of the crisis with warning posters pasted on doors, scattered influenza pamphlets, and bloodied napkins.
Phil, please, you have a duty to your patient.
Your nose.
Undoubtedly, the strongest aspect of Rapture is its audio design, which evokes a mood that's haunting, yet never fearful. The sounds of buzzing bees and wind blowing through the trees are paired with those of enigmatic radio messages and the mysterious light circling town. Jessica Curry's phenomenal musical score deftly waxes and wanes along your journey, setting an atmosphere and progression with varied instrumentation. Magnificent choral arrangements punctuate key moments, and we couldn't help but stop and bask in their glory. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture is about discovering a story on your own, piecing together the details as you stroll through the countryside. What begins with curiosity and trying to explain what exactly happened soon gets you wrapped up in the lives of who it happened to.
There's a strange kind of static now. I think I heard numbers in it. It sounded like the American woman.
Kate, she's still alive, no one's seen her.
Is Charlie back?
Not yet, no. I'm sorry.
That's all right, Father. Listen, you go on ahead. I'll just rest here a little longer.
Sleep well.